First, they came in the regular plastic. Then they said CZ USA. Next came Prepper Gun Shop and Manticore arms, 32 mag magazines. Then of course there was the drum, which I don't have and never will. But now the next generation in the CZ Scorpion Evo magazines from the manufacturers themselves. And the bags that send them in are horrible. Zasobnik. Sounds like it was made in Czech Republic. Let's take a look at the new CZ Black windowed magazines. This is the initial look. I am not going to go into details or testing, just going to test how bad their bags are. Let's take a look at their bag in the first place. Just interesting. Because again, judging by my own last name, my ancestors lived in Poland, sometime mid-18th century. Bednarova 2690. Magazine for CZ Scorpion Evo 3, 30 rounds, black polymer. Zasobnik. Czeszka Zbrojovka AS. No, okay, almost switched to Russian because I'm reading Polish. So, I mean, don't you guys switch to Russian yourself most of the time? No? Sure? Just me? Okay, let it be me. Okay, the gun is safe. It has been rendered safe by the means of removing any ammo, and there is no live ammo anywhere close by. So, item number one. Does it fit? Mine is one of the earlier. One of the earlier Scorpions. And as you notice, it does need actually no push. It is definitely nicer to grab it. Does it eject? It falls out in comparison to the original mag. See, there's a much louder click for some reason on the original. Let's try Gen 2. See that loud click? Well, you cannot see it, you can hear it, right? Almost the same. The magazine sits. Can I release the bolt? Nope. It holds it open. No release there. Good. Okay, so can it release this way? And it will sit with the bolt forward, which was the purpose of me trying to release the bolt. Very comfortable. A little bit of a wobble, but let's see. Same kind of wobble as in the original. Looks good. Let's put the gun down and let's look at the magazines. Let's compare it to Gen 2 because in essence it is a Gen 3. As you can see, it's not a see-through. It's not translucent in any way or clear, as some people would call it. It's black with some windows. It does have labels for how many rounds are loaded. So it starts knowing at 15, which kind of makes sense, half load. If we look at the comparison, and I'm going to move the gun so that it doesn't fit the picture. It is rounded, just like Gen 2, unlike Gen 1. See Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, right here. As you guys can see, some of these have been to the range. Probably some expert would be able to define and find all the main differences. To me, the new mag looks a little bit longer. You see the difference? When they're put at the same level. The new mag is a little longer. Why that is? No idea. Interesting that it doesn't have the CZ USA label at the bottom like the Gen 2, so this has the original Czech label. This is the only way to know this is CZ USA. This is Gen 2. You can see through those windows, so they're very, very clear. I will be testing this at the range. Obviously, I will be testing it with the fake rounds, whatever you call them. Snap caps. I just did video in Russian, so having a hard time to switch. I have a Russian channel where I post most of my stuff. And decided to do some in English. Some of this might be interesting too, more than my Russian speaking viewers. In fact, I get requests from my Russian channel to translate videos to English. Weird. Interesting is the front. I see there was never any kind of ability to grab anything at the front or the back. And that is the same for the CZ mags. They're all slick. Where the new magazine has that ability to be grabbed by fingers or on the sides, in some ways resembling a PMag concept. Not really. They just have some raised non-slick areas that allow you probably to grip this magazine better. Indeed, the hand slides very easily on Gen 1 and literally it is impossible to do on what I would call Gen 3. I'm not going to take it apart in this video. This is the introduction, and I'm going to finish it saying that this is interesting. I bought 4 of these mags, and as you can imagine, I have a gazillion of the older style CZ mags, so can do 4-to-4 comparison. Just need to get more ammo. I wish I had an ammo sponsor, but for my channel size, ammo sponsor, you gotta be kidding me, right? And that's why I'm not expecting anything. My ammo sponsor is my job. My employer is my ammo sponsor and my gun sponsor and my house sponsor. On this note, that's it. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next video. I'm going to be doing some more modifications to the Scorpion, in particular the lights. I'm getting tired of this light a little bit, and I removed the little walk around light because it stopped working, unfortunately, because I needed to change the battery. This is the walk around light that I found, honestly, doesn't really have much of a use unless you have it charged. See you in the next video.